case you guys were wondering what happened, I called Debt Collections again, and the lady told me, you have to talk to the lawyer that wanted to garnish you in the first place.
Blow more chase to me, boy, then you gotta be hallucinating. I'm a young nigga with this chick and now I fuck it up.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my vibe. So I figured out that there are two kinds of expenses. There are fixed expenses and variable expenses. A fixed expense is something that will cost the same or around the same every time it's due. My rent, my light bill, my gas bill, my subscriptions to Hulu and Netflix, subscription to Google Play. You know, these things are generally around the same amount. Variable expenses is right in the name. They vary. Stuff like what I spend on food or clothes or toys for the kids or things like that. I got paid $605 on the 8th. And my current balance is $2.44 for like money that I can actually spend. And the savings that I have is $85. So I would say I'm doing better than I did last time because I actually have money saved, although I did take a couple L's. Now, I figured that I spend about $55 on food as far as at my job when I'm just swiping my card on lunch. And I spend about $190 between myself, my two sons on clothes. So those are gonna be my budget amounts for food and clothes. They probably will change when I get like a written out food plan, or I've been hearing that helps with expenses to plan out what you get in the grocery store instead of just impulse buying. Speaking of impulse buying, I bought some shoes. It was like a really super impulse buy. I was on my way to sleep and I was like on my phone like, oh, I need some shoes. And oh, you can see them in my background. Like, you see that little orange blob, that highlighter orange blob? Yes, those are my running shoes. I'm just gonna wear them like with an outfit though. I'm gonna get like a solid color outfit. I got a hat to match it. Well, the hat don't really match, but I figure nobody cares as much as I do. Okay, let's see. Miscellaneous charges. I spent about $30 on something that was just completely miscellaneous. And then I have two charges that I probably won't make again in the future, so I'm not adding them into my budget. I had to buy a foot brace because, an ankle brace, I should say, because I have a stress fracture in my right foot and it hurts like the dickens. I'm gonna have it on for about 12 weeks after that. That means I'll be in a brace on my birthday. But I'm still walking, I'm still alive, it's not a big health problem, I'm grateful, I'm gracious, everybody should be. Everybody watching should be. Also, I paid $21.28 for a Lyft. It was so last minute that it was just some money I had to throw at a last minute thing. And I don't want to do that. So I can, I don't know, plan things like that better. In case you guys were wondering what happened, I called Debt Collections again and the lady told me, you have to talk to the lawyer that wanted to garnish you in the first place. So she hooked me up with his number, but the whole situation came together nicely. I talked to him, he was cracking jokes and everything. He was just a joy to be on the phone with, even though he was taking my money. I was like, this is how you conduct yourself as an adult, as a businessman. I'm not gonna dwell on that because it worked out. I'm glad that it worked out together. So a friend of mine suggested that whenever I get paid, I put away 15% of, you know, whatever I got paid. And I believe him because he like read books and stuff, so he probably know what he's talking about. I'm gonna read the book that he read, but I'm currently reading this book. It's called Illusions. It's by Richard Bach, and it's really good. It's like super good. It's changing my perspective on life. But so guys, my current balance is $244. My savings is $85, and my budget so far I budgeted out what I will spend on food, clothes, and miscellaneous charges. So right now I'm not at zero, so I'm doing better than I was last time. And I'm gonna get better in the future. I'm gonna have spending money next time I get paid. I'm gonna have spending money next time I talk to y'all. I will have spending money and I will have money saved, okay? I promise you that. Thanks guys for chilling with me. Thanks for vibing with me. I'm not trying to tell anybody what to do, but the way I see it, you need to work on getting some money in your savings. You need to work on making you a budget. And you need to like, comment, and subscribe.